Every time you chose to tell somebody a white lie so that you didn't have to either feel bad about yourself for telling them the truth or have them look at you bad for saying something that they didn't want to hear, anytime they were questioning whether they were right or wrong in that situation, they thought back to that comment that you said to reaffirm that they had been in the right in a situation you knew they were in the wrong for. Um, that's the negative backlash of every time we cared more about how people viewed us or how we felt about them viewing us rather than telling the truth. Because human beings are actually logical and actually do question themselves a lot more than people think. Sometimes it does take that first time that they go cry themselves in the room and everything for them to actually have that experience and then continue to do that. So, yeah, there are people whose perception probably is that no, that's not a real thing. Um, but that is not a majority. Um, every time you question something, think about it for yourself. Every time you question something that you were like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't feel completely right, but think about it. Didn't you think back about all the people that were like, oh, yeah, the echo chamber that was around you? Now, how many times was the echo chamber around us not giving us their true opinions about things, and they just cared about how we would feel about it rather than the actual impact? And then think about how many choices, negative and bad, that you've made based on information that you thought people were being genuine about, but they weren't, for a factor that we ultimately don't care about. Like, ultimately, you may be upset at first for somebody saying something you don't like or whatever, but once it works out for you, or you see that they were coming from a place of care or genuineness or honesty, you tend to think about it later in a respectful type of manner.